Yo, yo, what's shaking? Your boy Positive Flow, man. Giving God all the glory. Woo! Man, I feel great this morning like usual. You know how weights do it. You know, I'm just too blessed to be stressed. On my way to the sheriff's department today again. You know, you guys know I got that nice little deal with the sheriff's department now. And feeling blessed. A guy told me the other day that he got my card. He said, man, you know, you got this glow about you. You know, I don't know what it is. I smiled at him. I said, God good all the time, man. He said, that's what it is. Yeah, man, but I want to talk about getting your customers, man. Learning to speak well. Like I told one guy, man, I talk to a lot of people and I see what they do. And they wonder why they can't succeed at what they're doing. The guy was trying to get business, talking slang, pants slack down to his butt. The gestures with his hands, you know, when he's talking to people, you know. In the business world, there's two types of world. There's the regular world and there's the business world when it comes to business. And people must understand this. You shouldn't only be studying the detailing craft. You should be studying the English craft. Learning how to speak well. Excuse me. Learning how to speak well. Learning how to diversify your speaking. I can sit down with CEOs, or I can sit down with somebody from the hood. I can sit down with a child. I can sit down with a lady. Sit down with a man. I'm diversified in learning history, diversified in the Bible. I don't mind sitting down with a Jehovah's Witness or a Seventh-day Adventist discussing the Bible. They have their views, and I have my views. I'm a Baptist. You see? I'm not saying they're wrong, and I'm not saying I'm wrong. I don't mind listening to other people's views. But you must learn how to talk people's language, man. You can't go in there, yo, 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 man, I got this deal for you, you know, da, 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 da. People gonna look at you like you're crazy. If you own a business, you have to play your role. If you want to be a millionaire, you have to think like a millionaire. If you want to be an investor, you have to learn how to think like an investor. There's nothing hard about it. All it takes is a little reading. Trust me when I tell you that. I read a lot. So reading is nothing to me, you know. I pick up a book and my wife literally, honestly, have to stop me because she'll say, babe, you've been reading that book for about 3.5 hours. Take a break. Because once I start getting knowledge, man, I'm like a computer. I want input. And input is like your business, man. And I always remember this about business. The business is like life. Business is a choice. Whatever you do, it's a choice. And people are like, man, sometimes I have a choice. I'll tell you what Jesus told Pilate when Pilate said, hey, we got a thief in here and they're choosing him. He's done wrong, but you have done no wrong. Jesus didn't say anything until Pilate said, well, you giving me no choice. And Jesus looked back at him and said, there's always a choice. So remember that, man, when you're doing business or you're doing life, there's always a choice. The choice you make will be a wrong one or it'll be a right one. But whatever choice you make, you can't blame society for it. It's your choice. So, you know, look at business the same way. Try to make a smart decision on the choices that you're going to make, man. Is it going to benefit you? How would it hurt you? Just because you see somebody else doing it, that don't mean it's going to benefit you. Like me, I'm a different kind of cleaner. That don't mean that you have to be the same thing as me, a different kind of cleaner. See, I got the experience from the military where I learned that. You know, it just didn't come overnight. I was taught that. And I just brought it into the regular society out of the military. And it just happened to work for me. You have to know what your niche is. If you can find out what your niche is, it'll make you more comfortable than to try to do somebody else's niche and say, man, that junk didn't work, I tried it. It's not meant for you. You see, it's not meant for you. It was meant for me. You know, everybody's niche is not the same. But God has given everybody the ability to take care of his or her needs. But then you got people out here, man, that'll try to rip you off. Try to take what you got. They don't want to work for it. They want you to work for it and try to scam you out of it. That's just how it goes, man. You know, those are the evil spirits. Those are the spirits that's roaming around, man. And they thinking it's them that's doing it. But I can guarantee you, they hear this little voice in their head telling them to do it. It's not them. And see, the reason people get so caught up in stuff like that, because they don't believe in God. And when you don't believe in God, I'm going to tell you something. There's nothing darker. There's nothing darker when God teaches you a lesson and don't answer you. You're alone. There's nothing more terrifying than when the Holy Spirit, he didn't say he was going to not be there for you. He's always there. Just ask. But people get so caught up watching TV